Donald Trump says he is really concerned about where President Obama was born. And now there seems to be a controversy about Trump's own birth certificate, which brings us to the talkback question and to Carol. What's going on, Carol?
Oh, well, where do I begin, Suzanne? In the 2012 presidential election, at least one potential candidate is shaping up to be a joke. It's likely the economy will still be struggling and we'll be still at war in at least two countries. Serious stuff, but what do we get? Donald Trump. Bear with me. So Mr. Trump, presidential wannabe, is apparently a birther. You've heard him on The View.
Why doesn't he show his birth certificate? And you know what? I wish he would, because I think it's a terrible pall that's hanging over him. He should show his birth certificate. The other thing, if you go back to my first grade, my kindergarten, people remember me. Nobody from those early years.
That's not true. We have pictures of him.
In a masterful attempt to prove it's easy to produce your own birth certificate, Mr. Trump proudly presented what he thought was his own birth certificate. Except it wasn't. It was a hospital birthing record. Oops. Mr. Trump even accused Hawaii's governor of a cover-up about President Obama's birthplace. The governor shot back, calling Trump a fool. Besides his birther sympathies, here's another reason why Mr. Trump thinks he'd make a fine president.
I mean, part of the beauty of me is that I'm very rich.
That is sure to thrill Main Street, because you know how it feels about Wall Street. But all of this is really beside the point. Donald Trump is not likely to become president, despite what the polls say, unless American voters like the fact he's distracting from an important debate that should be taking place in this country. So talk back today. Is it time to fire Donald Trump right out of the political arena? Write to me, facebook.com/CarolCNN, facebook.com/CarolCNN. Oh, I'm eager to read your responses later this hour.
Fired up, Carol. You're so fired up.
I know.
Yeah, Donald Trump was not, he was not right. Well, the birth certificate is one issue, but he was not right on that whole idea of people not remembering who he was in kindergarten. I did a documentary. I went to Hawaii. I talked to people who knew him as a kid.
You talked to a secret sister that no one's ever heard of, didn't you?
That's all part of that conspiracy.
I know.
It's
ridiculous.
All right. Thank you,
Sure.
Carol. Appreciate it.